happening in our studio.
Thank you very much, Brian. It's a sign that's bound to stir some controversy with gun activists all across the country. A Texas school district warning everybody who steps on their campus that their staff is armed and it will use whatever force is necessary to protect its students. That's the actual sign outside the school. So how do parents feel about that? Lacey Fenolio has two daughters in that elementary school, joins us live today from the beautiful city of Dallas, Texas. Good morning to you, Lacey.
Good morning.
Okay, so you've got two kids. One's in first grade, one's in second grade. They started last week. This is something that every parent worries about their children's safety at school. But when you saw that sign at the end of last year, what did you think?
You know, teachers and administrators, they care so much about the future of the kids that they teach. And, you know, I have no doubt that they would stand in a line of fire to protect one of their students. But most of them have families of their own that they go home to each night. And, you know, I feel that if someone comes into their classroom and threatens their life or the life of their students, I feel they have the right to protect themselves, and they deserve that.
Surely. We've got a quotation for you from the executive director to Stop Gun Violence. He says, exponentially, more schools have said, thanks, but no thanks. We'd rather not have guns on school property. Their response is, let teachers teach and let law enforcement officers just do their jobs. What do you say about that?
You know, to anybody opposed to it, I guess I would just ask, you know, should your child ever be in such a horrible situation as a shooter in their school, would you be okay with it taking, you know, 5, maybe even 10 minutes before law enforcement could arrive? I've heard that most of these school shootings are over with in 3 to 5 minutes. By that time, the damage is done.
You know what? You have just made a point that was echoed last week on this program. I want you to listen to Greg Corker. He's a former special operations vet and founder of a program on Fox and Friends last week talking about how time is of the essence when somebody on a campus has got a gun.
There's 4 numbers that come to mind. So 30 seconds, if I can show them where we can slow that person down for 30 seconds, they're going to move to the next breach point. 2 seconds, a properly trained individual can draw and shoot in 2 seconds. 5 minutes, most of these are over in 5 minutes. And 10 minutes is about the average for our law enforcement response time to any incident.
That's right. Lacey, that's the worry. I mean, everybody trusts their police officers as soon as they're on location, but unfortunately it takes a little while before they actually get there. And in the meantime, who knows what could happen?
Absolutely. And, you know, we use guns to protect our homes. We use guns to protect our money and banks. So why shouldn't we use them to protect our children?
And you completely trust the teachers and staff members who are going to have the guns on your kids' campus?
You know, absolutely, I do. I know that they've all gone through psychological evaluations, extensive training, and so I do.
Right. Well, that's good news. All right, Tracy Fenolio joined us today. She's got kids in the Argyle School District. She joins us from Dallas. Tracy, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.